Gotta farm some more EXP before these mushroom dudes disappear. Very tanky, these guys. Okay, that's an easy alternate. I'm doing a ton of damage. We still melt through them. Okay, but we did get that shrine actually, so. Hey everyone, Zhonos here. So I recorded like a 50-minute session. You can see part of where it was. Right here. Load Rogues mode. I was having a good time, and then I looked at the recording, and well, it looks like I got weird static, terrible, cursed noise sound again, so I spent some time soul searching. And by soul searching, I mean Google searching. Google's not very helpful though, but eventually I ran into enough things that let me figure out some possible solutions, and then I recorded. During work, I basically AFK'd and let the game run for like an hour. And after listening to that recording with my new changes, there was no more static. So hopefully this time everything will work beautifully. But, you know, this is Rogue Genesia at the new 1.0 release, as you can see down here. And, no, I thought maybe there's some people who haven't played this before. I mean, it's the first time that I'll be playing this officially because my last run didn't work out. So I'm actually thinking, what if I just create a new profile? We call it Zhonos. And then what are these? Let's see. I've never looked at this before. Ultra casual. If you just want to chill without the challenge, you can't die. What does that mean? Okay, casual looks pretty normal. Less stress. Oh, so you can fail a level, but not the whole run. Huh. Normal, okay. And then Hero Soul. Looks like there's a slidey bar. Is there more I could pick that's not available right now? Maybe. This mode is aimed toward veteran players. You can only gain extra soul coins from replaying a difficulty if you beat your previous soul coin gain record. That's interesting. Challenges disable soul shop upgrades above the world rank of the challenge. Oh, well, that's normal. I remember. I feel like that was there before when I was playing the game normally. I don't know. Let's try Hero Soul. See how it goes. I mean, because I have a normal game profile already, so this just seemed right to me. Hey, look. Hero Soul and normal. Wow, actually, I've unlocked a lot of stuff, it appears. Well, this means I believe, yeah, I have nothing unlocked. Awesome. So we'll learn together. Well, I've played this before, but you know, I don't remember. What are my hours in Steam? Let me take a look. Looks like just under 50 hours, 49.3. And I'm pretty sure a lot of that is AFK, I'm not gonna lie. But either way, let's play and adventure together. So this is what it's like when you start a new game. I like the butterfly being in a box. Is that the hitbox? And yeah, you have Rogues mode, which is basically like Slay the Spire type of you get a map, an overworld map of sorts, and you progress through it. You can kind of choose branching paths, and eventually you beat the world. And you use your meta currency to get more stuff. And there's actually other meta unlocks too, of course. And then survivors mode, which is a lot of fun. This is what I did in the recording. And I picked a build where I could just AFK. And this is basically a run where you go, really it's to 40 minutes. And then after then, the clock starts accelerating. And more stuff starts moving faster and faster at you. I think the longest I've gone was what the game called 30 hours. Or maybe 35. Anyway, we're not going to survivors mode just yet. Although this is the simpler mode, which makes it tempting. But I'm going to do Rogues because that's the, I guess the original, the normal mode. There's also a quick game. Well, we're actually going to skip this for this first run, I think. Even though I think it might be... I don't know if that's more optimal in any way or not. Anyway, we have nothing. We're in the basic, boring world with our normal Rogue right here. I think that's this guy's name. So, yeah, here's the game. And originally there wasn't a level select, but now there is. And I believe at some point you can go to like a frosty place over here. But, and I always wondered, this looks like a shrine, but we never selected. So anyway, Dawn Forest, here we go. So if you're familiar with Slay the Spire type games, you have the big map here, and I like to grab out this pin here with the F key and plan out my path. So, well, I guess we can look to see what some of these things are. Right now, we don't have the unlock that lets us know the clear conditions. Eventually, you get to know if it's a timer or if it's a kill count or something else. So really, we're just looking at what stops we want to make just based on the icons here. So we got shops. This is like a big horde of mobs. This is... No, I think that's like a elite rush or something. I actually don't remember this one. These are normal like elite maps. And then we got events, got chests that don't have a fight. You get similar rewards, and sometimes I'm pretty sure, I feel like I've gotten events on these too, but maybe not. And normal fights. And that sums up everything, although we're missing one more that usually is over here at the end, a blacksmith, which is really important for your progression through the game, not just through this one run, but in general. So I guess a one hit one of these two, which locks us to this. And then this path doesn't really matter. I don't hit this elite. We'll try this chest in the middle, and that locks us this way. Don't really like the early shops, so we'll try event. We'll go this way. And here we go. Ah, okay. We get to select our first soul card. This is how you, if you've played Vampire Survivors, or similar type of game, the Bullet Heaven as they're called. You, every time you level up, you get to improve yourself in some manner. I really like the Wind's Blade. I think it's a very powerful weapon. This is a fun weapon to use, but I don't think we have a lot of progression for it. This one is the garlic. Classic garlic from Vampire Survivors. Does an AoE around you. Don't love it though. Well, I always go Windblade. Let's try the aura. We'll try doing garlic. Anyway, WASD to move around. We're missing a few features like a dash key, so I believe for now all we can do is WASD around. Ooh, this flock. I really like this. This is amazing. Base defense by 2 for 3 seconds and it stacks. I'm just gonna get that. Hey. Let's buff our weapon. Hi there. Wish we could run fast and dash into these guys, but we can. So, what's one thing you can do while you're playing this game? And ooh, we got a buff from that little potion. Movement speed. I don't really care about movement speed right now. Not while we're locked in here. But yes, what's one thing you can do? Well, one thing. Let's keep buffing our main weapon here. I do like a dash. That might be good to get. Okay, let's start thinking. Do we want to go like a defensive build? I mean, I always like getting more defense. Attack speed. How does attack speed factor in? So you can hit tab key at any time to bring up your like stats, game info menu is what it's calling it. So we have attack delay, which is affected by our attack speed. So that's in between every single tick of damage, huh? So I don't know. I think I'll go defense for now. It's safer, less committal. Ah, okay, we can do this. So there's the I key you can press to open up the advanced card details. What does Death Aura want? Unlocked by Fire God's Lost Jewels. And get Death Aura up to level 8. So normally you can level up your weapons to level 7, as you can see right here. 0 to 7, 0 to 7. That's what the blacksmith is for. Blacksmith has something called Limit Break. And that's what lets us get weapons to level 8 and other soul cards, actually. They can be limit broke too. I don't know. I don't remember what the rules are, but I know weapons 100% definitely can be. This is a really good ability, by the way. Fire God's Lost Jewels. There must be an achievement. Well, for now, we can see our stats, by the way. Our damage is 1, power is 1. We're pretty basic. Don't even have a full 1 defense. Yeah. And here's game info of this current run. And I guess in that case, maybe another weapon would be good. What does this need? Magic wand and shaman staff. I don't think we get the shaman staff on the first run, so I'm gonna go spike shield. Gotta farm some more EXP before these mushroom dudes disappear. Very tanky, these guys. You notice right now we don't have any rerolls, we don't have any banishes. That's all part of the meta progression. So I'm gonna go... Max health is good, but I don't know if we're gonna get anything that'll scale from our max health. So I'm thinking more healing factor right now. Or movement speed actually is really good too. Just to get around the map, because there's benefit. Oh, spacebar is that's a thing. My game lagged for a second there and I got an achievement. Yeah, space, I believe is the default keybind. If not, there's a dash, which you can see in the keybinds controls here. But yes, that's our dash bar, our meter, how many dashes we have available to us. So we did unlock 1, so I'm just going to dash around to help me look for these boxes, because while trying to get all the XP that we do produce, hopefully, I would like to, every stage, grab a few chests, and namely, I'm looking for gold somewhat, and then, block these things. I would love, we're gonna clear stage. I would love to get magnet every stage. Although I don't think we'll have an easy time breaking the box and not collecting the magnet. Now this is weird. So we have runes that can be applied to weapons. And this is... We would take this faster, but then the enemies would also do everything 25% faster too, which I don't love. Like cooldowns, attack speed. I guess the buff duration is lowered, but I'm not sure that really matters that much. I want to level up my weapon. Okay, let's follow the path. Ah, cool. A god's shrine. More attack speed and damage multiplier. Okay, I have to see real fast. We have that attack speed. What's our delay? That's 0.22 with what attack speed? Oh, maybe attack speed is going to be good. Anywho, back on the path. You notice right now we have a monstrous killed count, and that's our clear condition. Some maps have a clear condition that's timer based of surviving. Some actually combine the two. And then there's some other optional objectives that you can get as well that might give you bonus loot to some form or another. These guys are quite tanky, but not as tanky as that other wall from earlier. I really want to find... Yeah, see, our shrine is running out. I really want to find try to get the XP that we create. I'm not finding a lot of chests. Not as many as I'd like. On the plus side, we're very tanky, it appears. Okay, and you notice there's tainted right here. And normal. And then we have other rarities as well, eventually. I really want to avoid tainted at the moment, because without certain meta progression, it's just really, really weak. Get all the experience we created there. Go more defense. Go on our path. I see, look. Now it wants me to break crates. That's pretty easy. That was my goal anyway. Mushroom dude, do you give me more XP than the others? I'm not sure if you do. If you do, it's not noticeable enough. Okay, let's make sure we're still going to get our bonus objective. And if we're lucky, we'll get a magnet. I think they're like a void orb. They're pretty obvious, you'll notice. Not what they look like when one appears. It's very visually striking. Now we can get another weapon here. And I'm going to tell you right now, this blade is absolutely amazing. It's carried me a lot. But... oh, what's this restricted? Oh, they can't use a wind's blade, I think is what that means. Anyway, I think I want to focus on a single weapon so we can then break it and get more unlocks. I'm getting distracted. Oh, I did break the 3 chests. I guess we can stay here then. Attack speed? Yeah, we can use attack speed. I like this a lot, but one thing you'll notice, I mean, this uncommon versus rare is better. But one thing I've noticed playing this is that, you know, there's these icons right here that show the element, and there are things that'll change. You can see wind type, fire and moon type, and they're usually associated with certain stats. So while there are ways to affect your ability to find these, as you can see down here, there are drop chances for these different attributes. Once you get a level 1 of a certain card, it seems to show up more often. So I'm going to get the Celerity just to lock it in, as it were, so that I have a better chance of running into it later, whereas the other card I wanted, I've already gotten a level. So I'm not quite as worried about that one. Ooh, Student. I love Student. Shuriken is also really, really good. Uma Shuriken is an excellent evolution, from what I remember. But I'm a sucker for Student. And look at all these things related to Student. Ooh, wow. I'm getting Student. Area. That could increase our aura, which is good. I'm just taking a look at some of these evolution paths. I actually didn't realize that it was this deep before, until recently. There's a lot of things like Student unlocked like a whole tree of stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's during the run, although there are a lot of them that we locked out if we don't have certain prerequisites like achievements, etc. I guess we'll try area. It matches our aura. Events turn out to be another battle. That's fine by me. Oh, I thought I had grabbed that. I'll get the flock. Can we destroy these things any faster? Somewhat. It's pretty noticeable, actually. Spear. I don't really want the spear. Now that's interesting. This tells me, you see how it shows gibberish underneath Sola's lance right there? I'm thinking the different profiles share some knowledge on the unlocks, because otherwise the Windblade's evolution should have been locked. That's kind of weird. Either way, I'm going base defense. More weapons would be good, and, you know, classes can hold a lot of weapons, although I believe the more weapons you hold, even if you still have room to hold more weapons, here's an elite here. Even if you can hold more weapons theoretically, because some classes have a limit, or a smaller limit, the more weapons you have, the lower the rates of new weapons that will drop. And I don't really want one of those common, or I guess those are uncommon. I don't want an uncommon or rare weapon, although, that actually goes to a different weapon. Don't really want those. I want this, you notice when you got the achievement for level 5, or this, Death Aura, we got an explosive fire ring thing as an unlock. Ooh, crystal sword. Sun sword. Blood siphon. Now this is one I haven't seen. There's another weapon. Continues to drain health from enemies in the aimed direction. While draining health from enemies, you gain health based on the amount of enemies you're draining. Oh, interesting. On the number, huh? So it's not very good against bosses, huh? I've never used it before. I mean, it's either weapon or this. Enemies killed by this weapon will drop double the amount of... I don't know if I've used the crystal sword, because that's quite nice sounding. Huh. I don't know, this feels more thematic. And away we go. Monster fangs. Oh, here it is. The drain. I suck your blood. That's really bad. Yeah, seems good. I like more dash charges. Power. Is that what that's? No. Power is this stat right here. Okay. I was confused for a moment. Yeah, so we have 2 dash charges, which is nice because for dashing itself, it's very convenient to have 2 back-to-back charges we can use. Death Ward, please. Like that. But eventually we'll unlock meta progression. I'm taking that. Upon taking damage, increase health regen by 2%. That stacks. And it gets pretty crazy. It might have been a lot stronger in the past, and I feel like I bugged it out at one point in the past as well and got like pretty silly amounts of health regen. In fact, I think that's how I've gotten that and Martyr or Benediction and several other similar health stacking. No, health, I guess health too, but defense stacking strats has gotten me a lot of unlocks in the main profile. But anyway, see, but this is the problem with getting a weapon when I haven't finished the first weapon. Now I'm like competing with level ups. but I guess I'll get it just to get some more DPS. And we'll finish up Iron Skin. So I don't hate this, but I'm not in any rush to get that isn't unlocked, so we'll move on. But yes. Let's see how this yes, look, the boss is a bit tanky, even though we've leveled up our weapons. We have been spending a lot of time leveling up defense. Yeah, see, look, the boss can't even. Let me turn this away. I mean, I guess if we turn away the vampire aura, vampire cone, it's hurting us slowly, but. Huh. Hi, boss. Ooh, I like this one a lot. And by the way, corruption. Really interesting stat. Basically, we're going to make, if we take this, which I'm pretty much going to take this, almost guaranteed. If we take this, then it's not going to show the increase. Because we don't have corruption itself yet. If we had any corruption, it would show us that all the mobs will get noticeably tankier, have noticeably more damage, etc., etc. But we'd get more experience drop as well. I still think I like, I mean, this is actually a really good card. But I'm gonna go for this. Also, can I please get some magnets around here? That would be nice. Looks like we've gotten to the build, point in the build where we just stand still. But then again, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be good for us. Considering we do lots of little tiny baby hits, I feel like we want that damage spreading. Because I believe defense, as it was saying, is flat. It says, we can look here. So reduces damage received by a flat amount. Applies after damage mitigation. Can't reduce damage received by more than 75% after damage mitigation. So, if the monsters work on a similar theory, then how much your defense piercing permanently reduces? No, right here. How much defense points your attacks ignore? Right, so that's what defense does. It's a flat amount, so every hit is going to do that we take. We are going to reduce it by 0 first, and then reduce it by 8.5, so long as the 8.5 isn't more than 75% of that total damage. And then we have damage piercing, which should do the same thing. 10% of your defense piercing permanently reduces the enemy defense. That sounds different. One good thing about defense piercing, I guess, is if we stack negative defense piercing, it's always going to be 0. So that's a plus. So get the top part. Flat amount, that's how much defense we reduce. 10% of your defense piercing permanently reduces the enemy defense. Huh. Yeah, I guess it gives us this defense shredding. I guess this is applying to this. Yes, that looks right. How much your defense piercing permanently reduces the defense of the enemy. This can reduce enemy defenses below 0 and increase the damage you. Oh. Okay. And that's probably really good with our build of, I mean, every time it hits, right? This thing is going every, what? I guess times per second would be, we're approaching 5. And this one right here is also the same tick rate. Well, I think I want this as well to give us some more attack speed. We can do the build where we stand still, although I don't know if we have a lot of the unlocks to make that really good. Yeah, I'm taking Death Aura, level 7. Glad there's no blacksmith. Not yet. And forget, this is our first F-World. We may actually stop after we beat the boss at the end of this one and have no chance to limit break. That'll be a shame. Okay, elite. That's pretty funny, but I don't think we... Freezing the luck. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Nice and simple. Drain, drain, drain away. Brawl. Dash duration. That's a stat I haven't looked at much. I mean, I guess we'll try it out. I think we need a lot more dashes to make that really good, but... Will you give me a... Nope. Arcane Beam. I mean, I guess it stacks with the freaking vampire siphon, so I mean, why not take something similar? I think we're a little tanky. What do you guys think? Read. I mean, I guess we'll take that. Get more gold. Again, I'm worried we're not going to have the longest run because I think we might actually win if we beat the boss of this place, but oh well. Level up. Castle was really good, by the way, but we're really tanky already, so I'm actually not too worried. Out there, see? You see? That right there. That. And it gets really obvious as it's there for a few seconds. This purple swirlies. Recursion. Ooh, heroic. We'll take that. Yeah, I like to find one of these and then stay near it, clear the map, and then the last 4 seconds try to, can we like kill 2 of these at once? That would be convenient. Like blood. Yeah, we'll take that. Max health isn't too big of a deal at the moment. I feel like if we defeat one of these, we're going to reach that condition, and it's just going to be... Yeah, the others die. Hold. Area size. Nah, I don't like this one. Well, that is really good. Those are really good stats. Let's just... And you see, we saw recursion right away because we've already unlocked one of them, so it has a higher roll chance. Up. Let's grab some gold real fast. Up. Missed some gold there. Okay, we get our first, what would you call this? Relic? So during this run, we get like half of a magnet, a void orb. Ooh. Lose pickup range. Gain area size. This is really good too, by the way. We don't have a lot of pickup range, so this does not feel very good. Because this is like on trigger. So like getting this now when we have no pickup range is really not getting us much, as you can see. And I feel like we're running near the end of the run, so I'm kind of going for marathon, unfortunately. No, we still got plenty of levels, but again, I think, ooh, Holy Cross, just generally good. Gluttony, Quick. Now, quick I like. Projectile size. I don't think any of these care about projectile size. Yep. You? No. Arcane Beam? this surely would, because it is a projectile. So this one would matter. But I'm still taking it, I think. And look. You see, I feel like we're sharing unlocks with their main accounts. Maybe I should have reset the achievements and reset the... There's 2 buttons at like achievements and a soul shop, I'm guessing. Maybe that would have given the more proper new player experience. Because I feel like a lot of these, like, yeah, see, the Shaman Staff. Just one of the Shaman Staff was locked behind beating the Shaman boss. Which we'll see soon, I think. But oh well. Maybe next run I'll go back to my main profile just to go through that all the way, and then maybe then we'll clear all the achievements and play this one. But we'll see how much this does, how well this does. Oh, I should break more crates. You notice, by the way, some mobs will loop back around. I believe also the gems, the experience gems, also kind of clump up like in Vampire Survivors. And we're getting a lot stronger than I expected. Ooh. Yeah, I'm taking that. And you'll see the stacks that we generate right here. So greed is stacking up. Bloodthirst is definitely stacking up. We're breaking out like crates and I'm not even seeing where they're breaking. It's probably this stupid beam. The arcane beam. If I'm able to move this fast, I'm just going to look for the magnet and then finish the objective up here. These guys in the circle. Ah, there we go. Alright, we're good. Should move though, because we get a lot of bonuses for moving and dashing. Arcane beam. I mean, I really want the area though. Get the area. And one more elite. And that'll be the level. I saw one over there. Did he loop? Probably. Here, come on. Turn. Where's my cursor? There it is. Yeah, we're not gonna feed them both at the same time. That would be too nice. Power multiplier? No. Level of item here, I guess. You know, both at the same time. Yeah, no. Nice try. Blood siphon's doing pretty good. Get the gold. And that gold. More gold. Yeah, I want to keep my armor shredding. Although that is not a lot of armor shredding loss. But maybe here we get the pickup radius. Castle. Yeah, see, this is just good all around. Although I would like the area. Look at castle. More XP gain. That's really nice. Oh, come on, let me get. Thank you. I'll get more attack speed. Try to fight, I guess. We've got a lot of gold this run, I guess. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing the whole. Okay, this time we'll get the spirit. And okay, look, right here. We can move this around to any weapon that we want. And you notice this, by the way, isn't like calculated instantly. It's based on what your, I believe your cumulative stats are for each weapon. So it like slowly climbs up higher and higher as you get more cards and whatnot. But really, I don't really care about the slow all that much. If anything, maybe it should go on like Blood Siphon so we can target slow certain things. Attack delay. Wow, these got a lot faster all of a sudden. 0.13. Did I get a buff? I don't know. That is really fast. But anyway, we'll put on that aura, I guess. We have a lot of mobs to defeat. We have plenty of time. to go hunting. By the way, that green potion we just grabbed, I don't know if you noticed. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. That green potion should give us another dash charge, if I remember correctly. Anyway, can you die? Thank you. We're going into the fog. What's over here? I don't remember going in the fog. I think we're not supposed to be here. Oh, there's a gold box. Still no. Maybe I skipped by it and didn't notice. We will. Oh, see, we had a kill timer. I didn't notice that. Should have paid attention. I really wish we could find the void magnet, but I guess we'll get half of everything. So that's something. By the way, if you look carefully, you notice time isn't stopped. Like, look at this green crystal. I'm not gonna move my cursor. Watch. Slowly creeps towards me. But yeah, time is moving when you're in this menu. So be careful. Well, anyway. Fire Spirit. Now, I like this. This is all really good, though. We've kind of built towards defense, so that's a waste. Fire Spirit it is. And sure, it can go on Death Aura. Why not? Although it is per hit. See, 33% chance to ignite enemies on hit deals 30% of your damage every second. The duration of all stacks is set to the duration of the most recent application. Does that mean it's bad against? I don't know the tick of the fire, but this ticks really fast. Everything we have ticks fast. Except the beam, I guess. No, beam tick time is fairly fast too. We'll leave it here and we'll see if it does anything. Hopefully it does. Anyway, back of my hunt. Survive. Okay, that's an easy alternate. I'm doing a ton of damage. I want the corruption. Now look at this. I remember we had a multiplier already grabbed as well. More health by a lot. Like doubling their health, more than doubling. Because of our multiplier. Damage up by a third. They're gonna pierce my defenses a lot. They're gonna get a lot more defense. Not getting any faster at the particular corruption level. They're gonna get knocked back, but we get 25% more EXP. I'm getting this. We still melt through them. Okay, but we did get that shrine actually, so that's probably a big reason why. Level up our weapon. You see, look, the fire. You see that orange bar? That's the fire. The damage over time. We'll get more blood siphon. Towers really. Ooh. 6 attack speed is not a lot. I'm gonna get it. It's good. Good damage. It would be nice to find. I want this now because we can still keep rolling this now that we've gotten a level into it. With this many mobs, I feel like I have a decent shot, although there's no meta progression, but I think I have a decent shot of getting a heroic weapon, although I don't really, I guess that's good against a boss, but not really. I mean, is it better than these two? Probably. Sure. Almost out of this level, so I guess we'll just beat some elites and call it a day. See, we're taking damage. Look. Yeah, that's that corruption kicking in. EXP I don't think is as big of a deal right now as it could be if I Got it earlier. We'll see if we can beat this elite. Call it a day. Yeah. Sucks to not be able to vacuum all of it up. Maybe if we spend our time running, looking for that void orb, we would have been able to get it. Vile coin. You're breaking a lot of chests on accident. That might be actually really good. More gold, more corruption, which is I like. Purification is lower, so this is reduces the effects of corruption, as you can see. I mean, I like this just because we get more XP and all that, but I guess we'll go the Wrath because we're breaking a ton of crates, and I don't want to corruption myself into a corner. The elites are pretty tanky, so boss may be too tanky if I increase corruption too much. At least not without a lot of reward. And gold is not the biggest reward when we're not even like going to shops or anything. Come on, I'm in the fog again. There's gotta be something good in here. I don't know, but we did break a bunch of chests. There's up to 8 stacks at that moment. When the lap end, that map ended. More damage, less range. No. Let's put on the arcane beam because the arcane beam seems to have like infinite range anyway. Ooh, I lagged there for a second. Okay. Ah, okay, we're boxed in. Got it. So we can't go any further south here. Okay, two elites next to each other makes things easy for me. Health potion, yes. I'll take that. There's some fun evolutions. I combine the health potion, but I don't know if we can use them. Ah, these are champions. That's right. We're gonna be more than 3. Say that right now. This beam is so slow. There you go. Should be moving. I need to be moving. We're stronger when we move. Yep. Try to zap some of these guys. Less damage than I thought I would. We hit level 50. That's nice. Painted, tainted, or this thing. I mean, projectile size, sure, why not? I'm gonna make our beam better, I guess, and the crossbolt. Let's grab some of this random EXP while we're almost finishing the map. We beat an elite. Hey, we beat a couple elites this time. Crashing into them, do more damage because of that one thing we got. That random gold. And that's it. Beat the champion filled stage. And more projectiles, but that's not really good. So we don't really have, I mean, this shit's projectiles actually. That doing a lot of damage? Not really. These two are our main damage sources. Man, arcane beam's gonna be really good apparently. Once we it might actually be the better wielder of the fire spirit. If we level up anymore, it probably will be. Although it's not on all the time, come to think of it. So I don't know if that equates, that's counted in the DPS here. So this damage is pretty high. But anyway, we're not taking that. And we're not taking that. We're taking this. So we have a shop and a bunch of gold to spend, way too much gold to spend. So I guess we're taking everything, really. That's not really necessary. That'd help us against the boss, I guess. Card selection. Power. Sure, we get range. Get that. That's kind of weird. I guess we'll try it. Reroll a shop. Sure. Yep, sure. We'll heal. Card selection. Ah, I don't want more projectiles. Stop it. Projectile size, though. I guess we'll do that. Clumsy. Base defense. That does not sound safe. Although more projectiles is a lot of projectiles. I don't think we get more beams. I'm not gonna lie. I see, look, this just says 1 beams. Some place projectiles being fired by a weapon. Yeah, there's only 1 beam. The crossbow. That is firing more. Also doing like no damage. I think I'm good. Now, do we put the rune of heaviness here? I'm thinking it goes here. And a fire spirit goes here. Damage knockback. Maybe they go here. This is always on. Let's give it a try. Ooh, fiery dash. And we have a lot of move speed. I'm taking that. And that's the fiery dash. So yeah, we're charging this little, I don't know, beacon by staying within the circle. And once we do both beacons, it's boss time. You hurt me? Yes, you do. Let's fire you. Enjoy fire. I have a feeling the boss will actually do some real damage. So, and here's the shaman. This is where you normally get the shaman staff, whatever crap it's called. By beating this guy right here. Buddy. Now, are these reset? I'm not sure these are reset. Also, you could just have all these. This just seems better. I'm sorry. But this guy's really funny when you try to play an AFK build that doesn't move because he shoots that like crazy beam of projectiles that punishes you for standing still. Not sure this fire explosion is actually worth the effort I'm going through. Try to keep him in the oh. So, okay. You see we've hit a what would you call that? Stage. There's a name for it in MMO terms, and I'm now forgetting. It's been too long since I played MMOs. But yes, you can actually break DPS through that kind of shield that you saw he had. If you just do a ton of damage. Otherwise, you usually just have to wait and do the whatever the mechanic. Sure, we'll do that. Sure, we'll double that. Now my question is, do we keep going? I feel like we don't. Yeah, see, we won. It's that easy. And we can see the damage everything did. Arcane Beam did a lot. Fire Speed wasn't a ton, but not bad. Crossbow did some work. Yeah. Deathora was the champ in this one. So, now that we won the run, we look at the soul shop and we spend our souls. And you'll notice there's a E for E world. Because we beat the F world, we can go to E tier worlds, which are more difficult but give more rewards. And these, how long we can get, also cost a lot more. Typically, it's good to just buy everything on the lowest tier, unless there's something really strong, like wood magnets also attract gold. artifact and elite stage. Or like this, guaranteed void magnet every 12 crates broken. I think this is one of the first unlocks I got, actually. Just because that void magnet just makes... You can find a void magnet, and you know it's every 12 crates. You just rush the crates until you get one, and then you camp the void magnet. And you pick up basically every single experience that that level would have dropped, whereas normally it's really hard to get it all. And the better snowball early game you have, the better your later stages will be. But, well, no, I guess we'll leave it here because we said we might just go back to the main account, considering it seems we technically unlocked a lot of the encyclopedia playing on this account, where I feel like normally you wouldn't get as much as we got. So I guess this was just a good introduction. Next time we'll go back and play with where I'm at. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.